Good morning, guys. What is up? What is up? Hope you had a great Thursday and that you're doing amazing on this fabulous Friday. Me, can't complain too much. Honestly, I watched that Thursday night football game last night, and I know a bunch of you did as well. And if you watched my preview of that game from yesterday, you'll see that I definitely went with the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game yesterday. And if you also watched this game last night, well, I guess if you watched my preview, you know how I waxed pretty poetically about how I felt like the Eagles were going to run away with this because they had lost last week and because they should know better after losing last week that if they lost this game, the shit that would be talked about them for the next few weeks by a bunch of different sportscasters and sports shows, that they would be smart to try to avoid that. But if you guys watched the game last night, you of course know that the Eagles didn't listen to none of that shit. They went in there and they got their cheeks clapped. That's what the fuck happened last night. Yo, shout out to Jackson Dart. Shout out to Robinson. Shout out to the rest of the boys. I mean, man, that chain that Dart got right there. I mean, we got to talk about that. That's pretty nice. He got some swag. Shout out to Scatterboo with 3 tutties last night. Hey, man, when we went to overtime with the fucking Giants a few weeks ago and we beat them 40-37, I was like, hopefully we're just going to see in a few weeks that this is a testament to the Giants being a little bit better than we all think that they are. And after seeing what they just did last night on Thursday Night Football in prime time against the Eagles, I mean, here's the thing: the Eagles, like like they might be on fraud alert. A lot of people are already, wanting to sound that bell. This is just how the Eagles are, bro. They are better than people think they are, but they're not as good as people think they are as well. Like that's the best way that I can really describe the Philadelphia Eagles. Like at worst, they're a good team, but like at best, they're like the Super Bowl champions. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's a whole lot of in fucking between that they do a lot of weeks, and stuff like this can't happen. So hey, but like I said, shout out to Jackson Dart and shout out to Jackson Dart, Scatterboo, and them boys. Man, if they still have Malik Neighbors, I'm not saying that they would like go to the Super Bowl or do anything this year, but trying to tell you, the Giants are better than we think they are, and I guess it's about that time because they've been asked for the last 2 years that it's like you guys have to. And after losing Saquon, it's like you guys have been pretty terrible, but they've been acquiring enough talent to where it's like, hey, we can put this shit together in this conference that we have and actually look a little bit better and beat a few more teams. And that's what you're starting to see the beginning of happening there in New York. Like, don't get me wrong, people are going to get too hyped about this win and they're going to think that they can do no wrong. But then they're going to basically come back down to earth because people are forgetting they were 1-4 going into this game. So through the first 5 weeks, they'd only won one game. And yeah, you'll say Russell Wilson was like playing quarterback for a few of those weeks, and Jackson Dart's only been the quarterback now for I want to say 3 weeks, like so about half the season. About half the, I think I was like, it's at least been 2 weeks. I know it's at least been 2 games that he started, but this might have been the third game. So it's like through 6 games, he's like 2-1. So if it is 3 games, so it's like, hey, like maybe if they started the season with his ass, their record wouldn't be 2-4, and they might be 3-3 actually, or fuck around and even be slightly better. And if Malik Neighbors also didn't get hurt, but these are a lot of what ifs. All we can talk about is what did happen, and the Eagles got their cheeks clapped. So now everybody's about to be talking shit. So here's the thing. Usually I would be upset about getting one of my picks wrong so egregiously, but everybody knows that both of these guys are division rivals of my Dallas Cowboys. And more importantly, I don't believe in the Giants, so I don't give a shit what they do. The Eagles, I know them having more wins will be very terrible for me. So the more losses they rack up, especially division losses, because people forget they have now lost in the division, I think twice now, if I'm not mistaken. They've beat us, yeah, okay, but I think they're still 1-2 in division. I might be mistaken about that, but they're at least 1-1. They beat us and they lost to the Giants. I forget if they played the Redskins, if they played the Commanders already or not. But We shall see. And it's just funny because I got a homeboy, you know who you are, who loves to talk shit about my Cowboys every single time we lose and anytime anything happens. So whenever the Eagles lose, I definitely take a lot of joy in talking my shit about it, even if I pick them to win these games. It's okay. I will live with my picks being wrong, but you can't live with your Eagles losing to motherfuckers like the Giants. So, yeah, it sucked, but at the end of the day, guys, you get some right, you get some wrong. It is what it is. Because now the Eagles are only a game above the Commanders for leading our division. And if the Commanders win on Sunday, they will be tied. If we win, we'll only be a game behind them at this point. So, hey, they had a good start to the season, but it's a very, very long season. There's a lot of things that happen, a lot of ups and downs. We shall see how it continues. I'll talk to you guys later when I probably give my picks. Not probably, definitely give my picks for the Sunday slate of games. We'll most likely do that sometime. Maybe do that sometime tonight if I get that graphic for it, or do that tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoy the game. Hope you enjoy your weekend and you're looking forward to more games. Hope your teams do all right, guys. Enjoy yourselves out there. Love you all. Peace.